Hey guys, welcome back to the 5-Hour Show. I'm your host Raymond, and as you can see here, we have our air raid, and we had started modifying it. We've been working on this for quite a few videos now. It's not that I can't do it all in one shot. It's just that it does take time, and I do have to improvise on the spot sometimes. So that doesn't really help, but it has to be done. Okay, so I made the cut off camera right here. I'm just going to be using the file for some of this plastic. It doesn't make sense to use the sandpaper unless it's a small little piece of flashing sticking out. Other than that, I have to use the file. And you have to round it off nice and round. So there's the cut on that one line. That means we got to do the same thing for the other one. So as I mentioned before, we're going to cut up to this line here. And that line is right there. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to file all this down. The wing being on there actually gives me a little bit of leverage because the part is so small. Now we're going to round it off. Try not to nick the wing. So it's there, but we still have to round off this part right there. Okay, there we go. They have both been modified and rounded off. So now, let me Okay. So once again, right back to the jet. As you can see, there's a gap there, unfortunately, but if we want our jet to work, it was unevenly cut. I think you guys can see that, But as I said, oh well. Now, here's the thing, is that it would have to take the arm out. It would have to swivel. I really hope I can make this work. So now we have to make a hole here so we can put a pin or something. Now, I did find these. These are aluminum rivets. They're 2x4s. They are very small. So the idea is, once again, we have to put a rivet. That may not be long enough, unfortunately, so I may have to get a longer version, a 2x6 or something. I hope they have them, but anyway, so we have to find something. If not, I'll have to just use a pin. I'm sure now that we're going to have to attach it right here. That's where we're going to have to attach it. And that's going to be tricky because we're going to have to measure. Not because we're going to have to measure, but because we're going to have to be careful not to get the seam. See, remember I showed you in a previous video that this body section, these two parts are seams that come off. There's two tabs on each of them, but it's not glued in, it's not screwed in, it's there. So we'll have to we're gonna have to make a hole here. And you know what? I think the best way to make that hole, to be honest with you guys, is to just put this in place there. And just drill through, because that's gonna be where it's gonna be at. We're gonna have to use a 2mm drill, and what I'll do is I'm just going to hold on to it there and drill into it. Probably have to hold it back and then just drill right there, all the way into the other white section, because that's the only way I can see. I mean, I'm not a Takara engineer, I'm not a Hasbro engineer, whatever, but I do want to get this done. I do want to customize this jet. I want to make it look like, you know, Skywarp, Starscream, Thundercracker. That's the goal. So give me a second, we'll be right back. Okay, so as I said before, we're gonna have to drill, and we're gonna have to drill as I'm holding it so that I can go through the other section. I'm not worried about that hole. It's gonna go in, and it's gonna go in the way it's gonna go in. But in order to fasten it, because I don't think this is too small. I think this will go through this plastic and that plastic, and that's it. It won't reach the outside on the other end. So I do have a 2mm2x6. So I'll have little bolts. Same thing with this one, is a 2.6x8. So I do have two small ones. This one, however, the diameter is a little bigger, and I don't know what's going to happen. So I do have a 2mm drill bit here, and that's what we're going to be doing. So without further ado, I need to do the other one as well. Shoot. Okay, so okay, so let's do the other side. And I don't think it's going to be easy, but and it was. All right. They look, oh brother, this one's a little, yeah, this one's a little centered, but but they look like they're aligned this way. But I'm talking about this way. This one's closer to the seam down there than this one. So, well, you know what? We did our best with it, and we got the hole drilled. But here's the thing. So if I'm drilling this, so this is what we're gonna do. Here's the rivet. We're going to file down the rivet halfway. Halfway. Okay, let's see if that'll do it. So here we go. Okay. So there we go. All right. Now let's file down another rivet. I think we're good. Let's see. I think we're good to go. Let's try it on the wing. Yep. It's in there. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What did I say first? The arms come out? First the arms come out. Put the wings up. First the arms come out. First the arms come out. Then the... Okay, what is it? Oh, brother. Okay. And then we put our... Okay, so yeah. Unfortunately, now here, I could just do this. Okay, so again, it's not perfect, guys. And I think I know what I'm going to do. And hopefully it'll work, but I'm going to have to go to the store. So there we go. There is my idea of modifying an air raid to turn it into a combiner Starscream Thundercracker Skywarp. And with that, I say thank you for watching the show. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the channel. Share, like, comment. Let us know what you think. And take care of yourselves in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The three most important entities in my life. And I thank them for giving me the gift of imagination, because that's what this is. So thankfully, I have God in my life, and I'm hoping you do too. Okay, because that's what this world is about. It's about God, but a lot of people forget this. But anyway, take care of yourselves and each other. And I will gladly see you guys on the next episode of 5 Hour Show. Take care, guys. Have a good one.